We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Indiana Pacers. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Then it's Haliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Real appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here's Turner, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Randle. Fade away. That misses off the backboard. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley against Haliburton. Now Siakam. Pocket 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Haliburton using that length to cause trouble.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
So valuable to this team. Haliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. And there's the drive. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
On offense, here are the Pacers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Edwards with it. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. They get the rebound. Gobert the pass to Randle. And it's sent back by Turner. Edwards looking it over. And finally they hit one. Edwards got 6.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Screen by Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Count it.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Haliburton. Turner with the screen for Haliburton. Outside Turner. Turner with the screen on Conley. On the wing, Mathurin sinks the three-pointer.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 2. Outside Edwards. Randle against Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the physicality of Randle's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
The first free throw is good.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randle is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Both free throws good from Randle. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Jazz. Here's Haliburton. Here's Siakam. Minnesota with the rebound. And here is McDaniels. He has yet to score. Pass to Edwards. Right side, Conley. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
Edwards against Haliburton. To the left wing. Here's Siakam. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Siakam against Randle. Haliburton kicks to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Into Indiana moving it around. Yep, that one goes. Matherin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And inside, Matherin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, I like when Gobert's teammates use his length on offense. Textbook alley-oop there.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Haliburton. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Matherin. To the middle. They get a hand on it. And Turner kicks to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Turner. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here is Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Randle with the ball. Defended by Matherin. Randle with the bucket.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And so it's Indiana with it. 7-point differential. Nifty move. Tries to the hoop. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
Minnesota leading by 7. Conley up top. He's covered by Haliburton. Pass to Gobert. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard's checked in.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's Alexander Walker. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Conley. Siakam pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They double team Siakam. Nembhard finds Turner, and he makes good on the layup.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets a floater go. Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
So it's the Pacers now, trailing here by 8. Siakam outside. It's Nembhard on the wing. Lets the three fly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Conley. Looking in his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. That shot wide open. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Randle against Siakam. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Bank shot, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Conley, launches it. Siakam pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Alexander Walker. Turner with a screen on Conley. Back to Nembhard. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Randle. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pacers trail by 10. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. That's to Gobert. Now Conley. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Indiana moving the ball around.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the first one drops. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randle. Edwards has come in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Indiana also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Haliburton subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Edwards. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Haliburton. Jackson against Reed. Jackson down low. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Miller grabs the miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Toppin against Reed. Over Toppin. Nails the baby hook.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
On the wing, Jackson. Nembhard finds Toppin. Haliburton for three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get
Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Outside Edwards. The three. The rebound by Haliburton.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Minnesota leading by 16. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And he knocks down the first one. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Conley finds Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Ahmad covering. Conley's shot is off. Pacers trail by 17. Haliburton with it. Conley picks him up. Bounce pass, Haliburton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Conley kicks to Reed. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Haliburton. Edwards, good.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, the balance and focus. Haliburton able to power through contact and convert.
For Indiana, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Pacers, Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Andrew Nembhard. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. Inside, here's Gobert. And And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, good to see Gobert attacking the defense like this, forcing them to foul.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First one falls for him.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And Gobert drops them both. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They get it back. Out to Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 24 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Pacers trail by 18. Haliburton outside. Toppin against Randle. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. From the line. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
The layup off target. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Indiana. Shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot, number 20.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. That 3 off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Left side, Haliburton. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to Randle. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Pacers trail by 17. Gobert with the block. Haliburton against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. There's the three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. Daniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. The Pacers making a change here. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. You know, we got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
The Heat without key firepower. With Hero out of the mix, they lose production, but also just his energy on the floor. Replacing that, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, you look up and down this roster. Who is up to the test?
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Indiana Pacers.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue.
to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in its center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Haliburton passes to Turner. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Randle left side. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Haliburton finds Mathurin. Back to Haliburton. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Turner with a screen on Conley. Back to Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got 6 points.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Conley into the lane. Pass to McDaniels. Takes the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rebound, Minnesota. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
And the Pacers with possession here. Siakam, right side. It's stolen by Gobert. Randle with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. There's the triple. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards. He's got 8.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Haliburton outside. Jacks up a 3. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Down low. Here's Turner over Gobert. The shot by Turner no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words,
so it's the Pacers now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Both good from the line that time. The Timberwolves have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Conley kicks to Gobert. McDaniels against Mathurin. And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Haliburton looking around. Indiana again missing. Timberwolves shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Conley, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, some of that's experience. Conley could feel the contact coming, braces for it, completes the play, and now goes to the line for one more.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniel. Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Haliburton for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Mathurin. Edwards dishes to Randle. And he uses the glass on the lane. Randle's got 13.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Haliburton. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And the touch on Haliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Randle with the ball, and it's Toppin picking him up. Edwards against Haliburton. Edwards and oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Edwards against Haliburton. Conley with the rebound. Conley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Haliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Outside Turner from downtown. Good on the triple. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Over Haliburton. Edwards can't hit.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And Toppin throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what? to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Edwards, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards got 12 points here in the second half. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Mathurin. Haliburton with it. Out left to the wing. Unloads. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Misses from close range. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And here is Turner. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Haliburton. Tries the spin move. Spun in there. Great move. He's got 15.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside Edwards. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Pacers shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Shot on the wing. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Turner. On the wing, Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right, but you missed the aftermath. Now Dillingham with the drive. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. On the court right now for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Haliburton. Then there's Jackson. Here's Nembhard, defended by Alexander Walker. 3-pointer. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Lets it go from deep. And it's Haliburton with the rebound. The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Jackson. Here's Haliburton. Back to Jackson. Outside for Haliburton. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Now, here's Reed. Nembhard covering. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Reed. Oh, yes, he did. Five up and 5 down for him so far.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Jackson. Now, here is Haliburton. D right on it, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the 4th. Here's Minot. Reed with a screen on Toppin. Here's Minot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Dillingham. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. Now here's Reed. Guarded by Jackson.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
To the left side wing. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Minnesota shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Haliburton outside. Steps back and fires. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Minnesota shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Ryan's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Haliburton. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Pass to Reed. Now here is Miller. Dillingham with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Reed. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Reed's got 7 now in this quarter. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Bryant with a screen on DiVincenzo. Bryant outside. Pass to Walker. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Dillingham. Nailed from three-point land.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Tapping a screen on DiVincenzo. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change for the Pacers. Siakam against Ingles. Takes the 13-footer. Siakam's shot is off. Timberwolves shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Out to the wing. Turner against Reed. Pass to Ingles. 5 to shoot. Here's Dillingham. A three-pointer, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Siakam finds Haliburton. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Haliburton, that's good. Haliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will put their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Every time.